Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another live edition of the Highbury Squad. We missed you yesterday. The big question is, did you miss us? We are back, and guess what? Football is almost back. Put the transfer window behind you. The Highbury Squad is marching on. Who's coming with us, other than Flipper here? Mind the gap between the train and the platform. Please stand clear of the discussion doors. The next stop is Highbury Squad. Good evening, boys and girls. Welcome back to another live edition of the Highbury Squad. Welcome also my podcast brother from another mother, Mr. Super Kev, Super Kevin Campbell.
Squaddies, good to be back. Good to be back. At ease. Let's do it.
You saw the pic that we put up at the front. Damn my mic. Damn this mic, everyone. Damn the wires. Please be patient. I'm going to replug it in, see what happens. I have a backup for tomorrow in case this new wire doesn't work. I'm starting to think that Yeti's connection is absolute crap. So you're probably now listening from just a laptop connection, which, you know what, will survive. It'll be all right. Don't worry about it. Kev, how was your Wednesday? Good?
Yeah, it's been good. Been busy, but always good. Always good. Now I'm getting some reverb from you. That's all right.
Am I killing everyone?
No. I'm just hearing my voice twice.
Oh, well, who doesn't want to hear your voice twice?
Oh, jeez, you're joking it, yeah.
Oh, good evening, everyone. The usual
suspects. Yeah, I'm telling you what, Soph. Get a grip.
So by your Wednesday, I meant yesterday, your day off. And of course, today's Dicky Bo Thursday, which I'm sure you had. I need to get my shit together. We actually just recorded episode 2. No? Okay. All right.
Don't tell him. Don't say.
All right. Kev's in charge. Can't say anything.
Let them get the surprise. Yeah, let them get the surprise.
My lips are sealed. Let me know how the sound sounds to you guys. No, there's no super chats, Martin. We don't do super chats on the Highbury Squad. Let me know. I'm going to mute myself for a minute. Kev, tell everyone how your yesterday was while I mute myself real quick.
How my yesterday was? Oh, no, I had a nice day yesterday. I'd done a bit of work and I went for dinner with my boys last night with my 2 sons. So I had a lovely evening with my boys. Nice little catch up.
Awesome.
And it was fantastic.
Excellent stuff. Excellent. Brilliant stuff. Right. Everyone in the house, hope you enjoyed your day today. Vinny's having a great day. The California sun is shining. Football is almost back. Dear God, what a start to the show this is. Bet you guys missed us.
Oh, geez, I love it.
Everyone. You're right, BX. This channel is for the fans, by the fans. None of that begging for your cash. Oh, dear. By the way, someone posted about Harry being on TalkSport too. You can also see us on TalkSport and Sky Sports as well. # we're just saying. But we love Harry. And we
Great. Good to see. Good to see Harry.
Yeah, he's a good friend of the show. So just
getting his props. Yeah, deserves it.
Yeah. If I could rewind and start all over again, I would, but this is live. Good evening, everyone. So we're going to do some predictions. We're going to look into our crystal football. We are going to put the transfer window behind us. Okay, there's an echo, really? Come on. Where's the echo coming from? Bugger. This is really annoying me. I'm a Virgo, so stuff like this really pisses me off. Damn it. All right, hold on 1 second, everyone. Mind your ears real quick, okay? Here we go. Dear God. Let's see if this works.
Hopefully that works, Soph.
I think it should work.
That sounds good. Sounds good.
That sound better?
Yeah.
I'm going to try not to move.
No echo. No. Nothing No double Kev coming out today.
Okay.
Not
So
now.
let me just tell you, that's 5 minutes of your life you're never going to get back. But here's the... Oh, no echo
even the
here.
Dogs,
Stop
even the
complaining,
dogs had
mate,
a go. Even the dogs had a go.
Right, so you guys, as you know, kind of beginning, middle, final act of the season, we like to look into our crystal football and do some predictions, some game day stuff, etc., etc. So I just want to look back a little bit because Kev and I did this a little while ago, and I never actually read the results out. So this was Premier League stuff. Liverpool v Arsenal, Kev and I went for a draw. Arsenal v Newcastle, we both went for 3 points. Man United, Arsenal, 3 points. The game that got away. Everton,
yeah, all right. Yeah, Jesus.
Everton, Arsenal, Kev went for a win, I went for a draw. We all know what happened there. Arsenal, Southampton, we both went for a win. Arsenal, West Ham, we both went for a win. Leeds, Arsenal, Kev went for a win, I went for a draw. Norwich, Arsenal, we both went for a win. Arsenal v Wolves, Kev went for a win, I went for a draw. And Arsenal v City, we both said we'd lose, and we got it right. They're actually not that bad, Newman, to be honest with you. They're not that bad at all.
Oh, Tambourine Boy's in the house, is he? Oi.
Oh, that's what I haven't uploaded is the
Yeah, we
tambourine.
need to see the Tambourine Boy.
I'll get that up at some point. Trust me. It is genius. So I will post that. Wow, all of a sudden I feel like a mess, not even a hot mess. But here we are. Right, so we're going to predict Arsenal's next few games. All right, you guys have to play with us, of course.
Is it the next 5, yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to do... Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm going to do 5. The next 5 games. Because, of course, the Chelsea game's postponed in the middle. And as is, there's another one, I think. The Liverpool game. One of the games. Yes. Not Liverpool. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think both of them are postponed, aren't they?
Yeah,
I think both of them are going to be moved. So.
Yeah, right. Exactly. So first one up, Kev. By the way, this is where the show starts all over again. Kev, Wolves versus Arsenal. And here's the scoop, kids. There's nothing we can do about the transfer window now. It is over. Got to move on. We've got 17 games left. This is it. Don't get scared now, as Kevin McAllister in Home Alone said. Kev, Wolves versus the Arsenal.
It's got to be a home win. We've got to win the game. So we've got to win the game. After such a long break, it may take us a little bit of time to get going, but we have to win that game, Sophie.
This is away. The first one's away. It's the second one.
First one's away, but we've got to win it anyway. So if it was at the Emirates, it's a definite must win. But even though it's away, it's going to be tough. We've got to get an away win. We have to hit the ground running. So I'm going to go, an away win. We've got to win.
Are we predicting scores? We'll do that closer to the time, you guys. I know a lot of you
we predict scores nearer the time.
Yeah. Wolves away is never easy.
Never easy.
I have a horrible feeling that's going to be a draw.
Yeah, Sophie, do you know what? You might be bang on with a draw. You might be. But you know me. I'm forever the optimist. I try to be optimistic. Even if Tambourine Boy's going to come after me, I don't mind.
So who's going to be my secretary and my backup here? I'm going to write the scores, but I don't want to move. So this wire gets unplugged again and I blow all of your eardrums out. Kev's going for a win. I'm going for a draw. Wolves v Arsenal. Clean sheet. We're going to get there. We need to go on a run. Totally. Wolves have surprised me this season, says UG. They are on our tails in the table. Yeah. I think we're 2 points ahead of them, Kev. Let me tell you, we are 2 points. 2 points ahead of Wolves. Level on points with Tottenham. 1 behind West Ham. Spurs have a game in hand. Wolves have played the same games. We have 2 games in hand on West Ham. They could be in Towubble soon, West Ham. In big Towubble. Yeah, well, I know we also had to beat Burnley, is what Mark is saying to you. Rich says
Of
an away
course,
win.
I know.
Yeah,
But we always have to win. We're the Arsenal.
yeah.
We have to win.
Okay, next game. This is the game of vengeance and a slice of justice. That newly promoted team, Kev, embarrassed
Payback, huh?
us. Yes, payback time.
Yeah.
They're going down.
At the Emirates, we got to take them out. Definitely.
They're going down.
Home win. Home
3
win.
points. 3
Yep.
points. Casey, Soph. Right. Then we play Wolves again at home.
And we got this is the thing. We've got to sort them out both times. So, you know what? If we don't beat them down there, let's say it was your result, which was a draw. So, you bet your life we have to take them out at the Emirates. We have to beat them at the Emirates. So, listen, I think we need to do the double over these teams. They done the double over us last season, so didn't they? And we need to sort them right out. So. Here we are. I'm going for us to do the double over Wolves.
Nice. All right, I'm going for a win on that one, Kev. At home, I have all the confidence in the world that the Arsenal will win that match. Right, next one. He comes just south of the Watford gap. We play Watford in Watford. What was that club in Watford back in the early 90s that everyone used to go to?
No idea, never went.
There was Eros on the North Circular Road in North London. There was Faces in Ilford, just at the roundabout, right? There was a club in Watford, and I cannot remember. There's got to be someone in chat that used to go to that club on a Saturday night sometimes. There were 2 places near there. There was the Greek restaurant, the Abbey, where chicks used to go there because all the waiters were super cute and hot, and they used to go and smash plates. Every hen night you ever went on was at the Abbey. And then there was the club.
Am I hearing this right here?
Come on, Kev. Those local clubs were the best. They were the absolute best.
I actually never really went out in. What was it in the 90s? So
yeah, well, you were like really at the top of, the 90s.
Maybe the West End. Maybe I was in the West End.
Well, I did 2 Shaftesbury's. Come on. Who didn't used to go to Shaftesbury's back in the day?
It was in the West End, yeah.
Yeah, Faces was in Ilford. But
Yeah,
what was
Faces was
the place in Waltham? Was it in Waltham Abbey? Anyway, there was Shaftesbury's, and in Manchester it was Applejacks in the 90s.
Applejacks, and Nottingham was the Black Orchid.
The Black Orchid.
Yeah, the
Yes.
Black Orchid in Notts, yeah.
Ritzy in Tottenham.
Ritzy in Tottenham.
Come on, Mark. What was
Camden
the one near
Palace,
Watford?
don't forget that. The Camden Palace.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Damn. Faces was fun. That was
Faces
a fun
was quality.
place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tony B and the boys there. Quality.
Yep. All right, Kev. So what'd you say? Watford? Watford versus Arsenal.
Home win. Home win, definitely. Home win, definitely.
Yep, me too. I'm going for a win against Watford.
Someone just put Beckett's up, Soph. Was it Beckett's?
No. But oh my God, Samantha's.
Bananas.
Yeah. And the Limelight. That was the one with the 3 floors, and if you wanted house in the middle or jazz. Oh my gosh.
Avenue, Stringies.
Stringies. I used to get, my cousin knew Peter Stringfellow, so we'd get VIP treatment. Yeah.
Listen, the place for the boys used to be the Spot, man. Come on, the Spot in Covent Garden. That was the place.
The 100 Club. Oh my gosh. This is great. This is a whole other show, you guys.
The Spot, Covent Garden, I'm telling you.
There was another one in Covent Garden too. What about the Hacienda? That place was unbelievable in its day. Jeez. the Roof Gardens. Oh my
Kensington
God.
Roof Garden, yeah.
Dover Street Wine Bar. Come on now.
Now you're talking. Now you're talking. Dover Street Wine Bar.
All right,
Bless
let's get
him,
back
George,
to the
not even with us. Bless him, George, and cousin Tony and the Coozer and all. Oh, brilliant. We went
Brilliant
there
stuff.
after some of our European nights. So that's where we went to have dinner and stuff like that, the boys, to celebrate. So
Nice.
really good Arsenal guy. Loved it. We loved
Brilliant.
it. Sorry.
Love
anyway.
that place. No, yeah. Oh my gosh, Charlie Chan's. That place was dodge, man.
Oh, so, what is it? A Sunday?
Yeah.
Sunday night was all right.
Well, Sunday was also in the summer was that pub in Hampstead.
Yeah, that's right. Was it the Black Bush? Was it the Black
the
Bush?
the bully the Bull and Bush. The Bull and Bush.
The Bull and
Yeah.
Bush. Yeah. Great pub that was.
It's my youth, you guys. This is
Wow, this show's taken another Ministry of South. Yeah, the south of the river. Not many wanted to venture over there. So.
I didn't. But the music at the Ministry of Sound was on another level.
Yep.
That was like the Limelight and the Ministry of Sound. That was serious music stuff.
If you go deep south, the Cat's Whiskers in Stratton.
I never went there, Kev.
Oh, tell you what, so. Brilliant.
Oh, good stuff. All right, the next game, you guys, Arsenal v Leicester City at home.
3 points, 3 points. Got to get 3 points against them. They're a rival, really. They're a rival, so we got to take them out. I think I've got 4 points. I think so. You know.
Kev, I'm going to read them back as well.
Yeah, I've got 5 wins. I sod it. Let's go for 5 wins, Kev.
Epping Forest too. I love that.
That was quality.
All right. So our next 5 games, we could go on, but we're not because we're going to do this again, like in the middle of these games, right?
Yeah. Let's get Tambourine Boy going. Yeah. Let's see what he's got to say.
So far, Kev has us getting out of our next 5 games.
4
Kev
points.
has 4 points.
Yes.
15 points.
Do you know what I put down there? I put down here minimum 11.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Sophie? Minimum 11. But once I come on, I don't want us to win. I don't want to be anything less than.
You mean you don't want us to lose? You said you don't want us to win. You meant you don't.
No, I don't want us to. Sorry, drop points. I just want us to win. So I'm going for 15 points and let them go for me. Newman, come on. I don't mind.
Kev, there's got to be a loss in there somewhere because we haven't strung more than 4 in a row. 4. I mean, we've gone 8. I'm talking about what's our longest streak?
Back-to-back wins. Yeah, we went on a streak. What was it? 10, 11 games or whatever. Unbeaten.
8, I think.
Unbeaten, but we need win after win after win after win after win. Hey, listen, Newman, I don't care what you call me. I don't care. I want 3 points. They've had a nice rest, warm weather training, time to hit the ground running. We need it.
13 is doable, says Midnight. 10. Matty K, is that pessimistic from Matty? He usually goes big or goes home.
3 wins and a draw and a loss, that is. When you think about it.
Of course, Virginia thinks 15 points is doable.
Virginia, see, the glass is half full for you, Virginia.
Dang.
No, I don't, Suraj. I don't think Arsenal and Man City. But you know what? I think these are winnable games for us.
That's what Hugh says.
Yeah, they're winnable games. So what do you expect? Do you expect us to say no to teams who are, most of them are below us in the table? Why wouldn't we think we could beat them?
These are the ones to win, Kev.
Exactly so. You see these squaddies, you see, Sophie? Some of them make me absolutely laugh. So they're going to say that, Wolves and Leicester, they're below us. We're supposed to be saying we beat them. And I'd rather, do you know what? I'd rather be wrong trying to be positive than being negative like them and that Tambourine Boy.
Well, they're not all being Tambourine Boy. Tambourine boys, you're both going at it. Why don't you just say 38 wins every season?
Because it doesn't work out that way, Tambourine Boy.
Let's see. We've seen winnable games before, like the one against Burnley at home. That is where Arsenal fans, and rightly so, Kev, rightly so, they're a little bit afraid.
Sophie, that's fine. That's fine. But I'm not. That's the difference. They might be afraid, but I'm not. I'm not afraid to say Arsenal to win the next 5 games. Why should I? The teams we should be beating, why not?
But based on, okay, so yeah, I mean, we're only 2 points ahead of Wolves. Let's not get carried away with ourselves. And Leicester are kind of, we're 10 points ahead of Leicester. They're bad this season. We got to beat them. But like everyone says, we were supposed to beat Burnley as well. So, Antenna's clipping this.
Yeah, you know what, Soph? You could say that about all the teams who drop points. Manchester City lost to Crystal Palace at home. It happens.
Dinesh says, like your vibes, I don't think Arsenal can win 5 games in a row. Last 4 seasons, only Manchester City and Liverpool have gone on 5+ more and won't. Yeah, see, but it can be 5. We're not talking wins. We could do draws, which I think we went without losing 8 games, did we?
It was
win, draw, loss.
10. It was 10, wasn't it? It went to 10. And the 11th one, I think we ended up getting humped by Liverpool, didn't we? I think at the time. So we done it. Sophie, I want wins. If we don't win, we draw. No problem. I'm happy. Well, listen, I got broad shoulders. I could deal with this lot. Oh, jeez.
Well, speaking of this lot, if you guys love Kev's positive vibe, why don't you hug that love button? It's not even a like button to me. It's a love button. Bring in Vinny out, Kev.
Do a Vinny. Vinny's pure love. Look, bam, 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 bam. Just caress it. Just slot it in the corner. We'll take 5-1-0s, wouldn't you? I'll take 5-1-0, so.
Oh,
take
yeah.
5-1-0s. That'll do for us. 1-0 to the Arsenal 5 times. Brilliant.
I would take 5 boring 1-0s. I don't even care if we play well because I don't expect much. I just want to win.
Hey, Sophie, remember you wanted performances.
Yeah, but when we have our starting 11, I do. But the likelihood of that starting 11...
You wanted performances.
I did want performances. There's a whole bunch of things I could throw out your way too, Kev. You wanted Martinelli to go out on loan or be rested or he's not ready to start. Yes, you did. Where are my lawyers in the chat?
I never once said
you said he wasn't ready.
I said he wasn't ready, but he wasn't at that time. He comes in and he does the business. Brilliant. But I never once said him to go out on loan. I said Balogun should go out on loan. Check the tape. And I expect an apology.
But you still didn't think Martinelli was ready.
I expect an apology.
Not from me.
Why not?
This time.
You've just accused me of me wanting him to go out on loan.
I corrected myself and said you said he wasn't ready. Yes.
Sophie,
look at you, attorney.
At the time, he wasn't. Because he wasn't even involved.
Of course he was.
No, he wasn't even involved.
Get ready for the volume control. This is supposed to be a nice mellow show today.
No, but whenever me and you are involved, Sophie, come on. There's always a little bit of a. You could put the Bunsen burner on, Sophie.
Do you remember that in school?
Do you remember the Bunsen burners? Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
We nearly blew the school up once.
Oh my god. One of our classmates, whenever the teacher would go out, because in chemistry, stuff, this was when we were in the 6th form, right? He would light a little spliff on his Bunsen burner when the teacher would go out and come back in. And it would be like, yeah, sir, these chemicals that we're burning today, it was hilarious, Kev. The things that kids do.
He knew. The teacher knew.
Sophie's acting like the SEC.
LT! No regulatory actions, no clarity, boss. You know what I mean?
It's not. Is it Benson burner? We always called it a Bunsen burner.
Bunsen burner, as far as I know. I don't know Benson.
Yeah. Yeah, ready, schmeddy. Let's move on. Right, here we go. You know what, Kev? After the transfer shows killed me. After this, I got to go on for a second follow-up with Lee, with Dan and Tom and Harry and stuff. And I'm like, what? I'm in that. What's happened. What are we going to do? Can't change anything. After the Dan Bailey show we did together and all the shows, I'm like,
Oh, forget about it.
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Ooh, I got to put this one up. Jorge. Kevin follows everything Arteta says. Saliba not ready now. Is Balogun? Who's Ballin? You mean Balogun? Guendouzi not good enough for this football club. Now midfield in League One. Martinelli not ready. Now balling. Kevin.
Yeah, but look at when I say it. When I say it, Saliba wasn't wanted by Arsenal for the first team this season. That's why they sent him out on loan. Correct, number one. Okay? Guendouzi was offered the olive branch and didn't want it. So don't try and blame me for him not wanting to be at Arsenal. He don't want to be at the football club. Correct. Two. And at the time, Martinelli was not involved with the Arsenal first team. He was on the training pitch, grafting. He comes in and does the business. Brilliant. That's what you want. Correct. Free. So I could deal with you, squad. It's easy. Yeah, easy work to me.
Man, this is happening from Kev tonight. But I got to say, I'm nowhere near Samurai Soph tonight.
Oh,
nowhere near. Nowhere near.
I'm more the first 5 minutes.
I'm more this Soph tonight.
Right. Yes, I like that, Soph. That's a nice one.
The LA Galaxy guys did this one for
Nice
me.
one.
They call me the canon on the LA Galaxy podcast and stuff. Thought you guys would find that funny.
That's nice,
I've got to
that's
get Tambourine Man posted in a minute.
Yeah,
right.
you've got to get Tambourine Boy up.
While you answer this next one, I'll get I'll try and load this gif of Tambourine Man. Kevin, which player, and get ready everyone, which player is going to score the most goals in this final act of the season? You like this one, Kev? I like it a lot.
Because we're going to do things probably by committee, I think our wide players, Saka, Martinelli, they're the two. I think Emil Smith-Rowe's had a great first half of the season. But to carry us, I think we need Saka and or Martinelli to really do the business. So that's who we need to do the business. Is them
Jesus,
two.
Mark. Yes, Paradise Lost. That was the name of the club. Thank you,
geez.
Aiden. Amazing. Adam. God damn, what's wrong with me
What is
today?
wrong with you today? It's that LA Galaxy photo that's thrown you, that has. With your legs out.
Honestly, I'm so knackered that I'm really knackered, but it's hilarious knackered. Okay, Kev, I'm torn between Martinelli and ESR, and I can't believe Virginia and I are on the same page here.
Yeah. Look, Martinelli's involved, that's for sure. We know the threat he brings. Smith-Rowe's had an absolutely fantastic first half of the season. But I'm not sure how he's going to go for him in the second half of the season. You know, if he continues on the trajectory he did on the first half of the season, Sophie, I'll tell you what, there might be some bids coming in from Real Madrid for him. I'm telling you, if he gets double figures. So I just think second half of the season where really the pressure's on, I'm expecting Saka or Martinelli, and it'll probably be Martinelli. So,
all right. Some people are saying Pepe.
What, from the
bench? Oh my God. I think I chatted up a bloke by accident at Paradise Lost. To be fair, he did look stunning dressed up as Shirley Bassey.
Jesus. What gave it away, Universal?
Oh my god, gosh! I know, off the boil, but on the boil in so many ways. I'm so tired. I'm like, kind of, like Steve Buscemi went in Armageddon, where they go to space, and then he goes all like,
He lost his marbles. He's sitting there. We got a front row seat and all that. I remember. Yeah, he's nuts.
It's true to be one day off, and I'm all over the gaff. I wanted to put this up for you, Kev. All right. Here we go. Darren Clark, not the golfer. Or it might be, who knows? He's coming for you. He's coming for you.
Stick up for a clown. Well, hey, the funny thing is, that same clown who you think's a clown, Darren, why do you think everybody's losing their marbles? Because we could get top 4. Not bad for a clown, is it? So, again, it's amazing these so-called squaddies, they have short memories. And you're still going to back the team, and you still want the team to finish in the top 4. So, stop the nonsense, please. Stop it.
Love it. Okay, second question. Here we go, everyone. I'll keep putting up your other comments. Bear with me. Who could be the surprise player in the final act of the season?
Surprise?
No surprises?
I've actually got down here. It has to be one of the youth players. It has to be one of the youngsters, a Patino or a Birif, or one of the babies who I call the Farley's Rusk and Milk, Mother Care advert or whatever. They're the only ones who would surprise us, because this team, if Martinelli does the business, is not a surprise. ESR does the business, not a surprise. Saka, Odegaard, Tomiyasu, they're already doing the business, so they've given us a chance. So it has to be one of the babies to come in, and I'm not sure. I'll be honest with you, it's a difficult one. The only one really of them I've probably seen in around the first team is Patino. He's the only one I've really seen.
So I was going to say, does Patino count? And I think he does, because
he counts, surprise, definitely.
If he comes in and does an amazing job, there's a few people saying Nketiah, and I think it counts. Now, whether I agree with it or not is another thing, Super Kev. But if he did come in and score 8 goals, is that a surprise? 8 goals?
Well, it's a shock. It'll be a welcome surprise. It'll be a shock, Soph. That's what it'll be. It'll be a shock. But Soph,
you're cracking me up today.
Here's the crazy thing, Sophie. History and form says that ain't happening. So if Eddie was to shock us, Sophie, with 8 goals, what do you reckon some of our fan base will be saying at the end in the summer?
Keep him.
Exactly. You can't write this stuff.
I mean, I wouldn't want to, but can you imagine?
I could imagine, but you know what? I just don't see it happening. So that's all. Is Eddie a decent player? He's a decent player, but he's not the person who's going to carry Arsenal. If he got the goals and helped us get top 4 or whatever, listen, I'll be grateful. Definitely be grateful, but I just can't see it.
It's a mix between Eddie and Pepe, and
Well, Pepe isn't a surprise. If he does well, he ain't a surprise. He's done well for us before. It's not a surprise. That's my point.
So that wouldn't be a surprise to you?
No. If
knowing
Pepe
that we want
went on a run, if Pepe went on a run and was scoring goals regular, would that be a surprise? No. Because he's done it before. He done it last season. So we know he has got it. Eddie would be the shock surprise.
Okay, you guys, if Eddie Nketiah scores 8 goals coming off the bench or whatever, I'm just saying, Soph Stradamus here will deliver the lottery numbers too at some point, okay? And also, true, a lot of people are talking about this young fella. Do you think he's going to get a chance, Kev? How much of a
Don't
chance
know.
is he going to get?
Don't know. So if we're honest, we don't know because bottom line is this, Sophie. He's not been involved. We're an injury away from probably him being in and around the team. I don't want to put. I don't think it's fair. But I mentioned Patino solely because he's the only one of that new breed who I've seen, and he's got the potential and they're speaking him up. And he's the only one I could name because Bear, I believe, is a good player. But he's not played in the first team yet. Patino's barely played.
Yeah. And let's be honest, bless him. Like
it was so difficult for him because he had the team were that bad and he had no, the experience there didn't help him.
Well, the perfect example, Kev, was when he came on in the game where he had most of the starting 11 around him, banged in a goal, beautiful moment, and then, having to manage the midfield.
And look at the contrast coming on in
exactly.
that, and then the contrast of playing at Forest in a weakenish side.
Yeah.
It's a lot more difficult.
Defo. Okay, the next question for all of you guys. Party with a worldie. Yeah. You know what? He could be at the Rams as a kicker when he retires from football. Okay. Who will be the Gunners' hero in the final act of the season, Kev?
Ramsdale. And I bet you weren't expecting
that. You didn't even hesitate.
No hesitation.
What was that movie? Judd Nelson in The Breakfast Club. Do I stutter?
Ramsdale. If we're gonna achieve anything, Soph, Ramsdale is gonna have to be top quality, and has to be the hero for us.
Well, you had a lot of Ramsdales come up at the same time, Kev. Thank you, Matty K. I do my best, even though I'm not having my best broadcasting presentation day. The content's good, though, isn't it?
Started weird, but you got better. So.
Ben White for Virginia, Ramsdale for Swedish Guna, Lacquer for Saludian, Martinelli for Midnight, Rambo for Rick, Rambo for Mark, Odegaard for Hugh. Go Bengals, yes, absolutely. Arteta, says Lewis.
Players, Lewis.
Yeah, we're talking players. Come on. Wow, our goalkeeper. We need goals. Put Ramsdale up front. Well, did you see what he did in training the other day? Scored a blinder, did he? Granit Xhaka, says Stuart. It's going to take a lot.
Well done, Stuart. Well done, Stuart. Don't start.
Don't get Kev started. I don't know if he's going to get 10 games in a row as a starter, but if Lacazette ain't scoring, someone's got to start up front. Some people think it's going to be Martinelli shifting to the centre, and then maybe that's where, Arteta uses Pepe, but in a more, I don't know, you got Saka on the right, Pepe on the left, or you got ESR on the left, Saka on the right, Odegaard behind, Martinelli, or we play a false nine. Who knows? Dear God.
We don't want to actually get to that point. I tell you, we don't.
Yeah. Okay, so there's a lot of Ramsdales and Party. AirPod Albert. In case what? Arteta gets COVID again, God forbid, and Albert manages from the sideline. Okay, well, Xhaka from this guy too.
Big guy.
So a mix, Kev, a mix. For me...
Mostly Rambo, though, isn't it? Mostly Ramsdale. It's mostly Ramsdale.
Someone's got to really just,
take Arsenal on their shoulders,
and
carry us over the line. And maybe sometimes, Sophie, it doesn't always happen at the top end of the pitch. It's the defense. That's why I say Ramsdale. We've got to be able to lean on something, Sophie. And our attack, we don't have this strike power. But you know what we've got? We've got a defence and a goalkeeper of note. So we're going to have to lean on them a little bit in the second half of the season, I think. So that's why I say Ramsdale. Ramsdale going to obviously instruct the back four, and then he's that last line of defence.
Yeah. I hope Sambi has some good games, Lewis. I'm with you. I so feel for that guy. Kev and I really felt for him. And I think with the games we've got coming up, there's no doubt that Ramsdale's going to face a lot of pressure from, especially, I think the Leicester game when you've got Daka and Vardy and their midfield. And Brentford, Ivan Toney, you've got Wolves. They've got decent players that can score from midfield and up front, Kev. You might have a point there. You might have a point. You may have redeemed yourself on the Martinelli subject. Let's just say that.
Someone did say Laka. Anthony. Someone did say Laka.
Can you see Laka getting more, considering Laka scored 3 goals in the league and Eddie's scored 0, which is why if my prediction came true, it would be a miracle. Can you see them getting...
Can you see Laka getting more goals? I could see Laka getting... Because let's look, if we're honest, Laka has had some opportunities, Sophie, which he hasn't taken.
Yeah. He's whiffed.
Eddie had a great chance against Everton to put us 2-1 up. And apart from that, the rest was in the FA Cup where he fluffed all his lines, didn't he? So in the Premier League, it's a lot more difficult to get chances and to fashion stuff. But I think if Laka could find a little inspiration, wow, wouldn't that be something?
Yep. Jern wants to know, or Yorn wants to know, outfield players, if you're going to have to pick one, Kev, outside of Ramsdale. They always want to know your opinion on that stuff, especially as a striker.
Well,
who you think?
He's a player.
He's a goalkeeper, but they want to know.
But no, that means there's 2. No, who's the hero is 1. Don't try and bend the question. Jeez.
I reckon ESR can phone in some goals. Come on, baby. Do it.
Sophie, what was that place in West End?
Oh my God,
the Casper's, was it Casper's?
Casper's, yeah.
Casper, the telephone exchange. Yeah. Anybody, you had the phones on the table and you could ring up the different
Hello, table 14.
Yeah, we had some right fun in there at times, I tell you.
Oh my God, what? Did you players used to go there as well?
Yeah, we used to have a laugh.
Oh my God, I would love to have been a fly on the wall for that.
Oh yeah, we used to have some fun.
Yes. Casper's was great.
Because everybody wanted to be on the phone, didn't they? And there was, you got a couple of big tables. There's 2 phones. There's 2 phones a table, and we've got maybe 2 or 3 tables. And everybody, as you put it down, it's ringing. I want to speak to this one, so you can imagine everyone. Give me a phone. Everyone needed a phone. No mobiles.
Oh my God, that was so good, so good. Casper's, wow, another classic. I know this is what happens on a show like this where we, do some bits and bobs. But I mean, it wasn't bits and bobs. I clearly had 5 questions, but this is how we digress sometimes. It rings a bell. It did. Yeah. It was brilliant. Didn't it light up it lit up too, didn't it? Or did it?
No, it didn't light up. It was like Commissioner Gordon's phone in back. It lit up now. It did.
All right, guys, I'm going to get everyone out on this last one. Where do we finish? Where does the Arsenal finish, Super Kev?
I said it at the start of the season. I'm going to say it now. I think we finish in the top 6. I don't think we get top 4. I think we finish 5th. I would absolutely love to be proven wrong on this, but I just think we miss out just.
Yeah.
But get 5th.
All right. Rido says 9th. Mo says 4th on the last day of the season. When is that Tottenham game?
Mo, I would love that, Mo. I would love 4th on the last day of the season. It's rearranged, isn't it, that one? So I'm not sure when.
I haven't seen a date for it. Has anyone seen a date for it? They haven't announced it yet, have they?
I don't think they have.
Byron says 6. Matty K says 6. Roy says 5th. Midnight 6. Rosalind says 4th. 4th or 5th says Virginia. 7th says Tammy. 9th says, oh gosh, Tom.
To be determined, Soph.
Yeah, I'm Kev. That'll be like a cup final.
Well, that could be deep in the season. That's going to be now, isn't it? It's going to be deep in the season.
Even if that game isn't about let's say top four's out of the question for both of us, and that's the last game of the season, but we can finish above or below each other. That's going to be like a cup final.
Well, could you imagine? It's that game to see who gets the Champions League spot on fourth. Could you imagine? Woo. That'd be brilliant.
It's coming, you guys. What? You're 10 points behind us right now, Zidane. Oh, Zidane. Oh,
Zidane. Zidane. Come on.
Johnny boy. His heart says fourth, but his head says eighth. And then on the contrary, Gary's heart says fourth. A superb sixth place. Is that superb? Don't we end up in the horrible Europa Conference?
No, I don't think you do. I think seventh that was.
Ugh.
I think seventh is that Mickey Mouse.
If we can't finish fourth or fifth, I'd rather be eighth and miss out on the Mickey Mouse European League garbage.
I think down to six, you're in the Europa. And that...
I didn't know. I couldn't remember if it was...
The Carl Shulton Conference. Seventh. Sit down. Oh, man.
No conference, please. 100% name block. Yeah, right.
We need to finish higher than that.
All right. So we've got all of our ducks in a row. We've got our predictions. We've picked our superhero. We've picked who we think's going to score the most goals. We've picked where we think we are going to finish.
Sophie, can I ask a question of the squaddies? They know what we've chosen. I want them to put in their 5 win, draw, or loss as well. Because the likes of Newman, Tambourine Boy, and all these, they hide behind their comments and don't put, there he is, imprisoned man in the tambourine. Well done, keep him there. Keep him there.
I saw Matty K post this.
Oh, brilliant. That is absolutely fantastic. Look. And he doesn't know what he's doing in there either. Look. Well done, Matty K. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
We'll show it again before we leave. But
and do you know what, Soph? I could hear him in there. I could hear him. So, yeah, stick your 5, 1 W,
Right, here we go. So,
yeah,
all right, midnight. Draw, win, 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 win. Yeah. You can't get out of it. Oh, you've done one now. I'll check tomorrow. Whatever your counter is, Newman, I will show it tomorrow. The makeup is on point. Brilliant stuff. Okay, so let's see who else is putting in there. Yeah, W's. They're going to say, oh, we did it at the top of the show, but this is the way to do it. Yeah. Wow. Colin has no losses either.
It's 11. That's 11 points. I don't mind that.
We've got Rich.
No,
Stephen.
That's not bad. That's
Craig.
13 points. Oh, jeez.
Craig has us losing to Wolves, winning against Brentford, drawing against Wolves, Watford and Leicester. Holy cow. Okay, Byron. You can't mean that. Rick says DW. This is making me want to go get shoes from DWS. Points. Wow, Bonzo. He drank the Kevin Kool-Aid. Alan.
I'm right. Yeah. Well, have you noticed, Sophie, there ain't many losses?
No. Let me go back up. Stephen.
Apart from one who had the 5 losses. But these really are games that we should be taking the game to these sides who are underneath us. Yeah.
Yep. Mark. Saludin. Demsek.
Nice one, Demsek.
Colin. Virginia.
Hey, there you go. Some positive gooners. Sit there. No, that's for Leicester, mate.
I think he means Leicester's results. Raul has us losing to Wolves away. I can see it.
8 points.
Wow, look at that. From Mark. San. It's got us losing twice, Kev. Look at this sensible stuff from Newman. Not all L's. LWWDL. Jorge. Oof. Oh, boy. Jeez. Jack Stone. GB. Gamer.
Mud.
I love this lot, Kev.
Oh, jeez, they're funny, aren't they?
They're so
good.
funny.
They're good. They're good.
Hugh.
They're good.
All right, so it's not as bad as I thought it would be. Do you know what I mean? And then here from Hamesh, Johnny Boy says his heart is wins, but his head, he's got 3 draws in there. Christoph has no losses, 3 wins, 2 draws. Sean,
that's 10
Swedish
points.
Mo,
that's 11 points. You know,
Rose.
Yeah, 3 wins and 2 draws, 11 points. Like I said, I put minimum 11 points down. So, but when I'm on, I'm not. I'm looking at the team and I'm thinking, look who we're playing. These are teams we should be beating. So I'm going for it. Why not?
There's your old teammate.
Super Swede.
Speaking of old teammate, look what I came across today.
Hey, by the way, have you noticed something about that picture?
Yeah, I'm gonna take these last win draw things that you asked for off. Kev, I have noticed something.
What have you noticed, Soph?
Where is because sometimes you just line them all up, right?
Yeah, we used to do that. Yeah,
where are the trophies?
Where's the trophy? Yeah, and that was 1991.
So Arsenal History, N5 posted this. We love that account, and I'll give you the address. But Kev, where are? It's 4949 undefeated. If you guys, and no A in defeated, post really great pictures from the past. And Kev, I mean, talk about Ruth's art in the background with the you got the standing, and you've got the I mean, it's just so old school. Look at that. That's not Photoshop, people. Look at what is
Sophie,
Perry Groves up to, Kev?
Now, Sophie, that's what I was just going to get to. What I need from the squaddies is a bubble from Perry Groves looking so lovingly at Patesy, Colin Pates. Look at Grosey. Look at it. What, if there was a bubble coming out of Grovesy's mouth, what would it say? Yes, big time Universal Greek. R.I.P. Rocky and Geordie. We loved them.
People want to know who's next to you. Kev's in the second row.
I'm second row. Beside me,
he's been next to Dixon, and
Gus.
then in the middle is Gus.
Yeah.
The Steve
and by the way, R.I.P. Alan Miller as well.
Yeah.
Goalkeeper up the back.
Bless him.
Yeah.
Look at that. Standing area. Exactly. Brilliant. I love this picture when I see, and you know what? I love that old logo. I just love it.
Yeah, it's so much better, more traditional. So it is.
It's Gus in the middle, right smack bang. But Kev, how did he get prime time right there, right smack bang in the middle?
No, because what they do is obviously because there's some in the away kit, so they just picked a few of us and just said, right, you guys go in the middle. Well, it was no particular order, but they just wanted the taller ones kind of in the middle. So
Kev, what is Grovesy doing?
Listen,
do you remember?
Listen, he's winding Colin Pates up or something. He's got to be doing something like that. Grosey was a great character and a great wind up as well. Like, you know, so he's obviously whispering something to Pates and he's trying to get
brilliant stuff.
And then obviously the gaffer would turn it because in these team photos, you get the old boy there and he's taking the photos and, no, Perry, come and look this way. And then, George Graham will turn around. hey, Grovesy, we're taking photos here. Grovesy did to wind the gaffer up sometimes. So it was excellent. But,
Not being funny, but did it used to take? Because I remember, when we'd get talent at showcases, like putting a whole international team together, and then literally Tom Cruise would come out and just stand in the middle. Ben Affleck would come out, just stand in the middle. How long did it take to get you guys organized to just get this shot, Kev?
It wasn't really long. It was only about 45 minutes. So
Yeah, that's not bad.
yeah.
That's
It was
not
only
bad.
because obviously getting into the dressing room, getting changed, going out on the pitch. You know, when you start putting balls and all that, the lads are kicking the balls around.
Yeah, exactly.
And the manager takes his time to come out. You can imagine as soon as he comes out. Question for the squad is, who is right-hand side of the front looking at it, right-hand side at the end? Who is he?
I'm not going to
Beside
answer.
Rocky. Yeah, don't you know
I
who
won't.
it is? Yeah, don't say.
I love that. I love the Kev. Lee said it. The other whose
The
show
other
was
day.
it?
On
It was
your
on
the show you
on
done
this.
with Lee.
Yeah, with Potsy. Get off the Potsy.
Yeah.
About the yellow.
Yes.
Everything always has to be yellow. Whatever you want to do with the third
Home
shirt.
kit. Your
Here's
home
your
or the
answers,
third.
Kev. Here are your answers.
Yes. Yeah. Johnston. You're all right, Newman. Jesus. Please. Your red's going in that tambourine, mate. Yeah, Ziggy Johnson. He was a really good player. And he fitted in really good with the lads. He just suffered injuries, so just
It's
suffered
terrible,
with
isn't it,
injuries.
when that happens?
Yeah, really good player, skillful, nice guy as well, but just
Yeah.
couldn't keep fit.
Well, we're glad you enjoy it, Craig. We always love ending on a little bit of a nostalgic tone. Been a rough couple of weeks, rough January for the Arsenal. We're into a new month. We Greeks like to
It
say
was a rough 5 minutes for yourself.
a rough 5 minutes at the beginning of the show. Couldn't get my SHIT together at all. But we Greeks say galon mina, right? That means good month. Every month you start with a blank canvas. Anything's possible. And right now, all we need to do is get behind our team. All right. We did record an episode of something which is going to drop at the weekend, but I can't say anything about it because we're just going to drop it. And that will help continue the conversation. But it really is time to put the transfer market to bed until the summer. Let's hope that first 11's fit, Kev. Let's hope that first 11's fit.
Sophie, they've been for warm weather training. They've had enough rest now. Again, we could say there's no excuses anymore. We know depth-wise we haven't got it, but we never really had the depth in the first place. It's time for us to go for it now. We got to go for it, Sophie. Got to go for it.
Totally. And Jezza, we are actually, this is Jaffa, sorry. We are on Spotify. Unfortunately, I'm looking for someone to help me. We used to have someone who used to help us post everything to Apple and Spotify. And my bandwidth is so slight that I haven't done that lately. But we're on all of those platforms, and hopefully we'll get everything uploaded and we'll be back on track. Because we also know that helps with
anyone who can help.
Yeah.
Send Sophie an email, and let's see if we could get on all those other platforms as well, because we need some help.
Yeah. Our guy left, unfortunately. So email me at thehighburysquad@gmail.com if you want to do that, because we do have all of our accounts set up. We just haven't posted there in 4 or 5 months. So this is true. Yeah. No extra time. I'll check email and Newman's email, and we will put it up on tomorrow's show, because it's Kev says, come prepared. 3 questions. You know how it works. Do not come unprepared. It's the end of the week. It's going to be epic. We've got a bonus episode coming out over the weekend as well. I'm going to hop over to Lee Judges to do battle with Tom and Dan as part 2 of our transfer window conversation from 2 weeks ago. In the meantime, I'm going to let the legend take us out.
Squaddies, great show. Lovely. Listen, it's Newman and some of the others. I'm going to have to bruck you up, Tambourine Boy. And I'm pleased you're in prison in the tambourine, shaking your thing and enjoying it. Listen, Squaddies, we love you. Thanks, Sophie, for setting up such a really nostalgic show. And Squaddies, wherever you are, Take good care. Look after yourselves and your loved ones. And you know what comes next? At ease, squaddies.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform. Please stand clear of the discussion doors. The next stop is Highbury Squad.